हाईवेज ट्रस्ट का CEO और इन्वेस्टमेंट मैनेजर का CEO। मैं इस ग्रुप मतलब आई बीन विद द ग्रुप फॉर ओवर 11 years और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फिनांसिंग और इन्वेस्टमेंट का बैकग्राउंड है। मैंने अपना MBA किया है अहमदाबाद से और मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर हूँ IIT मद्रास से।
Tell us about public offering.
The public offering is a 5,000 crore offer, of which 1,250 crores has already been allocated to strategic investors, 5 of them. 3,750 is the remaining book, for which the offer opens on the 22nd and closes on the 24th. The price band is 151 rupees to 152 rupees, and the lot size, minimum size, is 95 units.
What are your expectations from Gujarat?
We are very eager to acquire roads in Gujarat as well. We've always looked out, but I think Gujarat, the GDP fundamentals of Gujarat are very good. So we would love to acquire and own assets in the state of Gujarat. Beyond that, of course, we believe that any capital market issuance in India is led by Gujarat, and therefore we would love for participation from the state.
How this IPO will help retail investors?
Sir, as I said, these InvITs are a category of asset class which will provide investors 3 distinct advantages. One is diversification of portfolio. So people who are worried, for example, of the volatility that is happening in the current times because of the various news that is happening, will have a much better outcome potentially from this class, because infrastructure is less cyclical. One, you have both the GDP and the inflation correlation that you can get. Secondly, you are also getting long-term cash flows. You have visibility for cash flows for 18 years in our portfolio. Thirdly, because we have to distribute cash, you will get regular income. 90% of our cash has to be distributed. So you will get regular income, which is demonstrated by how in the last 3 years we have distributed almost 35 rupees.
Thank you, sir.
હું ક્યુબ હાઈવેઝમાં 5 વર્ષથી છું. એજ્યુકેશનથી હું ચાર્ટર્ડ એકાઉન્ટન્ટ છું ઇન્ડિયાથી, ચાર્ટર્ડ એકાઉન્ટન્ટ ઇંગ્લેન્ડ એન્ડ વેલ્સ, CPA ફ્રોમ ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયા એન્ડ લોયર Delhi University. Also went to IIM Bangalore, etc. Prior to joining Cube, મેં વોડાફોન, publicis, કોકા-કોલા જેવી કંપનીઓમાં કામ કર્યું છે. 25 વર્ષનો એક્સપિરિયન્સ છે.
સર, તમે 12 સ્ટેટ્સમાં છો અને 13 રિજનમાં છો, તો કેમ ગુજરાત નહીં?
સર, ગુજરાત એવું નથી કે કોન્શિયસલી અમે અવોઇડ કર્યું છે. અમારા જ્યારે બી અહીંયા કોઈ સારી ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી આવશે જે અમારા ફંડામેન્ટલ્સ અને પોર્ટફોલિયોને મેચ કરશે, અમે ડેફિનેટલી ઓપન છીએ ટુ એડ દેટ ટુ આર પ્રોફાઇલ.
તમારા ફ્યુચર પ્લાન્સ શું છે?
અમારો ફ્યુચર પ્લાન જેમ વિનયભાઈએ કીધું, અમારા પાસે હમણાં કરન્ટલી જે ગ્રોથ પ્લાન છે 2 પાર્ટમાં છે. એક ઓબ્વિયસલી ગ્રોથ કો છે, જેમાં 4 એસેટ છે જે કમિટેડ એસેટ ઓલરેડી એડેડ છે, જેમનું AUM 7,300 crores છે. આપણે લિસ્ટિંગ કરવાના જસ્ટ બાદ આપણે એમાં જાશું અને એ 4 એસેટ એક્વાયર કરશું. સેકન્ડલી આપણા પાસે રોફો છે, જેમનું આપણું રેવન્યુ ટોપ લાઇન 880 crores છે એઝ ઓફ 25. એ આપણા પાસે ઓપ્શન છે જે આપણે સૂન આફ્ટર કમિટેડ એસેટનું આપણે એને ઇવેલ્યુએટ કરવું શરૂ કરશું. એના અલાવા આપણે ઓપન માર્કેટથી બી એક્વિઝિશન કરી છે. જેમ અમે બતાડી રહ્યા હતા 2025માં અમે ટોટલ જે અમારું એક્વિઝિશન છે એમાં 2025માં 2 એક્વિઝિશન આપણે જમ્મુ કાશ્મીરમાં કર્યા, JU એન્ડ QB. એ આપણે ડાયરેક્ટલી કર્યા. સો ધ બેનિફિટ ઇઝ આપણા પાસે બે છે, એક ગ્રોથકો છે અને એક ડાયરેક્ટ એક્વિઝિશન છે. ગ્રોથકોથી આપણે એ ફાયદો થાય છે કે જે એસેટ્સ આપણે એમાં લઈ છે આપણે એને ડીરિસ્ક કરી છે, સ્ટેબિલાઇઝ કરી છે, પછી ટ્રાન્સફર કરી છે. તો આપણા પાસે આ બે ઓપ્શન્સ છે. ફ્રોમ અ ઇન્વેસ્ટર પર્સપેક્ટિવ અમે જે બી કરી છીએ, વી વોન્ટ ટુ મેક શ્યોર કે આપણું NDCF જે છે મેક્સિમાઇઝ થાય. જે વેલ્યુ ક્રિએશન છે, નોટ જસ્ટ ફ્રોમ અ ડિસ્ટ્રીબ્યુશન પર્સપેક્ટિવ બટ ઇવન ફ્રોમ અ કેપિટલ એપ્રિસિએશન પર્સપેક્ટિવ, એ મેક્સિમમ રહે. તો વી વિલ ડુ એવરીથિંગ ટુ એન્શ્યોર દેટ ઇટ કન્ટિન્યુઅસ.
ઓકે સર, થેન્ક યુ.
બધાને આષાઢી બીજ અને રથયાત્રાની શુભેચ્છાઓ. ક્યુબ હાઈવેઝ
ટ્રસ્ટ અને GM ફાઇનાન્શિયલ તરફથી તમારા બધાનું ખૂબ ખૂબ સ્વાગત કરું છું. We are pleased to formally introduce the public offering of Cube Highways Trust. It is an Indian infrastructure investment trust sponsored by Cube Highways and Infrastructure Private Limited. It was established with the objective of acquiring and operating road and other infrastructure assets in India. As of March 31st, 2026, the Trust manages a diversified portfolio of 27 operational road assets aggregating to more than 8,700 lane kilometers and more than 2,000 kilometers in distance across 12 states and 1 union territory. It is built on a strong foundation of high-quality assets, prudent governance, and long-term vision for sustainable value creation. At JM Financial, we are privileged to partner with such institutions that are shaping India's growth story. As India continues to accelerate investments in road and transportation infrastructure, we believe that Cube is exceptionally well positioned to benefit from this structural opportunity while delivering consistent value to its unit holders. હવે હું આ ઓફરિંગના key details highlight કરી દઈશ. While the total IPO size is INR 5,000 crores, structured entirely as an OFS, offer for sale, with strategic investors taking up to INR 1,250 crores, the net offer size is INR 3,750 crores. The price band for the IPO is rupees 151 to 152 per unit. The issue opens next Wednesday, which is 22nd July, and closes on Friday, 24th July. Closing of the IPO will be around 30th July. On behalf of JM Financial, we would like to express our sincere appreciation to Mr. Vinay Sekar, Mr. Pankaj Vasani, Mr. Govind Kumar, and the entire leadership team of Cube Highways Trust. It has been our privilege to work alongside such a distinguished team that continues to set.
Have you noticed? Your recent road trip was a breeze. You zipped through wide, open highways. Your e-commerce deliveries are always on time. India's national highways are quietly transforming your life. And at the heart of this change is Cube Highways. These aren't just highways, they're lifelines, carrying goods, services, and dreams across India, fueling microeconomies, connecting makers with markets, bringing families home. At Cube Highways, our systems never sleep. AI-powered intelligence, smart highways, 24/7 surveillance. Our engineers pioneer the cutting edge in construction, innovating with new resilient materials and sustainable techniques, while setting global benchmarks.
Welcome to everybody. Good morning. It's very nice to be back in the city where I spent 2 of my best years studying right next door. I warmly welcome all of you to today's press evening. Before I talk about Cube Highways Trust, I'll probably just spend a few minutes talking about the group. The Cube Highways Group was set up in 2015. At that time, infrastructure assets were largely held by construction companies. Neither did they have the kind of capital required to hold long-term assets, nor did they have the management bandwidth to focus on operations and maintenance. जहाँ पे उनका construction focus होता था, they finished one construction project and moved to the other. So because of these reasons, I think there was some amount of distress that had built up in the sector over a period of time. And in response to this, Cube Highways was formed in Singapore. The first investor who actually backed Cube Highways is called I Squared Capital. I Squared Capital is a global private equity fund focused in infrastructure. After that, we had investors such as the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, which is a sovereign wealth fund of the United Arab Emirates, and then Mubadala, which is also another sovereign wealth fund, and then British Columbia Investments, which is a pension fund from Canada. So these kind of large global investors with long-term capital paired with high-caliber professional management team to deliver world-class governance in the infrastructure sector. that was the promise with which Cube Highways Singapore was formed. The reason for this is that right from the beginning, we really believed in the fundamentals of the sector. What we really like about operational infrastructure assets, especially toll roads, is that you get the benefit of both GDP and inflation. Now, in a toll road, every year the traffic increases based on GDP, because if people consume more goods travel and therefore more trucks travel through our road. Similarly, people have higher disposable income, they tend to travel more, better roads are there, so they go